Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be revisiting the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collab that they did for this palette. I stated about a month ago in one of my other videos that I was going to be coming back to this palette, and I think I'm going to today. If any of you all know me, you know my obsession with pink, and this palette has a lot of really good pink hues and colors in it that I'm just itching to get my hands on. So I actually already have my foundation done, which is really rare for me. I went ahead and put some concealer under my eye, but I have already had my full work day. I'm actually going out with my husband this evening, so I wanted to do something extra cute in my eyes. And I know I wanted to come back to this palette and try some of these eyeshadows that have sort of the sparkly look to them. I know that some individuals have stated that, especially my mature women, have stated that they don't feel really comfortable using the eyeshadows with the glitter in them. I really wanted to be able to play with that. I want to be able to play with color, just to be bold, just to try something that maybe you haven't tried before. So I'm going to do a very simple technique, very easy to follow, and I'm going to do kind of a nighttime pink smoky look for tonight. So before we get started, I would love for you all to go ahead and subscribe. It's going to be so much content. You all don't want to miss out on all of the great makeup tutorials that I have planned for you all. But I have a lot of great content, and I would love for you all to stay tuned to my channel. So please make sure you subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Let's get started. Alrighty ladies, I have gone ahead and already concealed my eyelid, and I am just patting that in with my mini beauty blender just to make sure that that concealer, which I use as my base, is really mattified. We are using that Morphe palette, and I'm going in with the color Serene. I'm going to use that in my lid. Yeah, it's dusty. Powders are dusty, but this one is a little extra dusty. The fall away under my eye may be a little more than I want, but it gives really good coverage. So as you see, I've just dipped that into my shadow pan. One time I'm starting on the outside corner of my eye, and I am building that all the way across the inner crease of the lid. Just using circular motions as I go. I'm not holding my brush up anywhere close to where that knot is under the silver tin of my brush. I'm holding it way back so I can get really good even circular motions going with my wrist, and that really helps to make sure that your eyeshadow is blended out and that you're not clumping your eyeshadow in one place. I got something up there, I'm trying to dig it out. But using those circular motions help to really blend your eyeshadow as you go, and just ensures that you don't pack on too much eyeshadow in one spot. Moving on to the other eye, we're going to do the exact same thing, starting on the outside of your crease area, just building as you go in. And still holding that brush way back. I know it sounds so silly to say the further you hold your brush back, the more control you have, but you truly, truly do. You're able to control exactly where you want that eyeshadow to live, and using those circular motions, you're able to blend as you place. Okay. So now that we've gotten those eyeshadows to match in the crease area, we're going to move on to our outside lid color, and that color is called Boom. I love this color. It's kind of pinky, glittery. The whole idea of just going boom, baby, boom, baby. I really love. I actually mix that with the Boom and the On Camera. The On Camera is like this goldy color that was really, really pretty. I love mixing, especially when you have a palette that is going to complement each other. I love just tapping my brush in a few of those colors and seeing what comes out. Eyeshadow is all about expression and all about trying something new, and that's what this eyeshadow is about today. Stepping out of what you normally do and trying something that you may have never done before. Now I'm just going to apply that to the other eye. You can see the application process a lot better now that my hand's out of the way. I am a little closer up on that brush because I'm placing color. So when I'm blending color, where my hand is completely different from where it is whenever I'm placing color. I'm up a little closer on that brush, and I'm doing a more of a pat motion, just being able to pack a punch with that color and place it exactly where I want. This is not like a blending situation where you're using circular motions to be able to blend it. You actually want to be able to pat that color in right where you'd like it to put, where you would like it to live. Okay, I'm still using just another MAC 217 brush to go in, and this next color is called Bomb Ass. I love it. I'm gonna put that right there in the inner corner of my eye. It's a redder, like fuchsia colored pink that I just wanted to tap right in the inside there just to give a real strong accent. I'm actually gonna blend that color all the way into the goldy pink, lighter pink color that we have there, just to add some more dimension and some more zazazoo. So we're just tapping that color, that bomb ass color right into the inner corner of our eye. Again, just blending that color very nicely in with the lighter pink color that we had there. Also going up into the crease just a little bit there, just to add a little bit more dimension. Layering those colors on top of each other really add a real gorgeous dimension to your eyeshadow. Now I see right there on the side that's going to drive me crazy because I hate when my eyeshadow kind of comes on the outside, but I can use a beauty blender and maybe a little concealer to kind of bring that in. And I actually am going to just start bringing that eyeshadow out and around and under the lower lash line, just because I already know that I'm not going to be able to get all of that fallout out of there like I typically am. So I'm just going to make some lemonade out of my lemons. Taking that beauty blender, I can blend that in, blend it out, because that hang time there will just drive me mad if I don't do something about it. So now, I'm going in with the Doucce liquid liner. This is the Doucce Fierce and Fine graphic pen. I really love a liquid liner. Some people really shy away from it, but if you see the technique I'm using here, it is really and literally just a press and drag. So if you can press the liner and drag it over, you can apply liquid liner. I'm sorry I'm giving you so much side view here, you can't even see quite what I'm doing. So I've decided not to do a wingtip because I'm not wearing false lashes. I'm actually just tossing on a little bit of eyeshadow just for a little bit of drama since I'm going out tonight. But again, I'm going to start on this other eye. As you see, I am simply pressing and dragging. This is the absolute easiest way to put on liquid liner and stay in line. If you start to try to draw and use the tip of the pen, sometimes you get your line too thick, or sometimes it's too thin. Sometimes you poke yourself in the eye. I've done all the above, unfortunately, in my lifetime. But simply press and drag is the easiest way to get a very fine, thin, unbumpy line for your eyeliner. And as I said, I will definitely do a wingtipped eyeliner tutorial for you guys at a later date. I am really just wanting to tap on some really pretty mascara. As you all know, I am completely obsessed with my Marc Jacobs mascara, which I'm going to toss in there. I'm using a MAC eyeshadow here in the inner side of my eye. This is in the color Carbon, and I like to use the eyeshadows as my under eyeliner for a lot of reasons, but mostly because I tear a lot. And I found that when I use the eyeshadow on my under eyes, it just stays better. There's plenty of crayons, there's plenty of options that you can use for under eye. This is what I found that just works really well. I use an angle brush and I simply just place that under eye for a really bold eyeliner look underneath. So like I was saying about the eyeshadow, I am going to tap that eyeshadow underneath my waterline there just to kind of connect what I've got going on in my hang time. Oh, right there. Yeah, just connecting that with the under eye. I'm not going to go all the way across, but I am just going to go down just a little bit to add a little drama. So I'm going in with my mascara, adding some mascara to my lashes. Because I put on eyeshadow and I am going to be wearing my real lashes, I am putting mascara on top and bottom because that fallout does land in your lashes and will tint them. And so I don't want them tinted, so I am just running that mascara right along the top of the lashes to make sure that if there is any fallout there, I'm using my brush to get that out. Okay, so there's fallout of course, but I'm just gonna come underneath and dust that away with my foundation brush here. I'm happy to see that there wasn't as much as I would assume there would be. Touching up my highlighter. Okay ladies, that's that. That was so simple. We came from one simple palette using 3 of the colors that were inside, some mascara, a liquid liner, and a little bit of that of our eyeshadow under in our waterline, just to create a really tight, really simple smoky eye using a pink for a night out on the town. Ladies, I hope you all enjoyed our tutorial today. Of course, as always, I want you all to make sure you subscribe. I try to keep new content coming out on a weekly basis. If you have any questions or would like to see any additional content, please let me know. You can leave that information in the comment section below. I will list all of the products that I used in the description box below as well. Thanks so much for tuning in. I cannot wait to see you guys again next time. In the meantime, make sure you be bold, be beautiful, be a boss. See ya. Thanks.